Have you ever noticed yourself reacting in ways that feel out of proportion? Maybe you feel abandoned when someone cancels, or maybe you overgive to get love. Maybe you cling or push away too quickly. Your inner child is showing up and it's influencing your adult relationships. So, today we're talking about your inner child and how it shows up, why it matters, and what to do about it. So, what is the inner child? Your inner child is the part of you that carries early emotional experiences, wounds from attachments. You know, it's unmet needs, these fears of rejection or abandonment. And it's not immature, it's your emotional blueprint. So, why does the inner child matter in love? Well, adult relationships often trigger your inner child because love activates attachment patterns and emotional intimacy. It feels unsafe and old wounds are being replayed subconsciously. So understanding your inner child is key to breaking repeating cycles. So let's look at some common ways that the inner child shows up. Clinging or over attaching is usually one of the things that happens because the inner child fears abandonment and seeks constant reassurance. The second thing is avoidance or emotional withdrawal, which is a fear of getting hurt. It can create this distance or cool off behaviors. So the third thing is usually overgiving or people pleasing, and this is seeking validation externally to feel worthy. The fourth thing is intense emotional reactions because small triggers feel huge because they mirror past pain. There's a difficulty in trusting love because old wounds make you second guess intentions or read negative patterns into neutral actions. So, how do you heal your inner child in relationships? The first thing you need to do is notice your triggers. Identify moments when reactions feel disproportionate. Pause and ask yourself, is this about now or is this my inner child reacting? Three is offer yourself nurturing because, self soothing techniques like journaling or gentle self talk remind you that you are safe. Communicate consciously, express adult needs without blaming or shaming. And last but definitely not least is create boundaries. Teach your inner child that you can protect yourself while staying in love. So, why this leads to healthier connections? Well, there's less reaction and more groundedness. There's clearer boundaries without guilt. Emotional regulation improves attraction and intimacy, and you stop recreating old patterns. So, your inner child can coexist with your adult self, but awareness is key. So, here's the grounded truth: your inner child is not a liability, it's a guide pointing to where you still need care, love, and attention. And when you honor it, your adult relationships become safer, freer, and more conscious. So notice your inner child, validate it, care for it, and watch your adult relationship shift from chaos to connection. So if this resonates, I want you to comment down below, where does your inner child show up most in love? And if you're choosing awareness over reaction, then subscribe to the channel, guys. Don't miss the next video. This channel is about conscious love, self-awareness, and emotional healing. And I will see you guys in the next video.